How has social anxiety affected my employment experience? I'm pretty sure if I didn't have social anxiety, I wouldn't be in the job I'm in right now. But I try not to dwell on what could have been if I didn't have it. Right now I work as an assistant editor for a trade publication, and I do a little bit of everything. I do some copy editing, some production, some layout, and some maintenance, some work on the website. I ended up at this job 8.5 years ago. I was at a job fair. My background is in politics, and I went to this uh, job fair where a company was looking for someone to help out, help edit their website for the upcoming elections in 1998. Uh, so I ended up getting it, and I stayed there for about 2 years, and I came to a sister publication, which is where I am now. While the two jobs I've had have helped, have allowed me to play on, to draw from my something that's a strong suit of mine, my knowledge of politics. I don't feel that they've been my true calling, and I think that if I didn't have social anxiety, I would probably be more confident to look outside of the company where I've been for the last 8.5 years to see what is my true calling. I think it's kind of held me back from trying to find out exactly what is how I can best use the skills that I have. As far as my job, my actual social anxiety in my job, for the most part, a lot of my work, the editors above me really don't understand some of the technical aspects of what I do, so they pretty much leave me alone. They tell me what they want me to do, and I pretty much do it. So there's really not that much communication back and forth. Uh, Also, I don't really put myself out there. They encourage people to come up with ideas to make the publication better, and I don't really try. I don't speak up and offer a suggestion for fear of obviously ridicule. Something might not be afraid the idea might not be good or might be laughable. And then, but if it turns out the idea is good, I'm essentially they would essentially entrust me with trying to make this project happen, which I don't know which is more scary. So that would put a lot of pressure on me to make sure I'm working at this project is completed. Completed. And also, I think on a social level, I think I don't. A lot of my coworkers are much more outgoing than I am, and they build relationships with the supervisors. So I think they become more comfortable with them. The lines of communication are much more open in those relationships. So I think it's kind of robbed me of. You need to have good communications with with your superiors. That's the only way you're gonna get an understanding of what they want, and them an understanding of what you want. So I think that's kind of damaged me, and I think I would have I for sure would have advanced further than where I am now than if 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 I was more sociable. Uh, so the only things I can really think of. Um, Thanks for listening.